Two students can get the same number of questions wrong on the SAT, but they make a completely different score. And no, this does not mean that your digital SAT is graded randomly, but rather it is graded differently than the paper SAT. So if you are still thinking, I just need to count how many questions I got wrong, you might be preparing the wrong way for the digital SAT. Most students and parents still think SAT scoring works like this. If I miss 5 questions, I get 1 score. If I miss 10 questions, I get another score. But on the digital SAT, that is not the full story. The score depends on more than just the number of questions you got wrong. It also depends on the difficulty level of the questions and how your answers fit the test scoring model. Here's the key idea you need to take. Not every question gives the test the same amount of information about your ability. Missing an easier question and missing a very hard question do not always affect your score in the exact same way. Answering a hard question correctly can show more stronger skill than answering an easier question correctly. This is why two students with the same number of mistakes can always end up with different scores. The digital SAT uses something called adaptive testing. That means that the test adjusts based on your performance, but it does not change after every single question. It uses a 2-module structure. In each section, reading and writing, and math, you first complete Module 1. Based on how you perform in Module 1, the test gives you a second module that is generally easier or harder. So Module 1 is extremely important because it helps decide the level of questions you see next. This is why you cannot treat Module 1 as a warm-up. Many students make the mistake of rushing through the first module thinking that they can recover later in the second module. But if careless mistakes in the first module send you to an easier second module, then they may actually limit your scoring potential. But that does not mean that one mistake ruins your whole test. But it does mean that early accuracy matters a lot. Let's say that student A and student B both miss 6 questions in one section. Student A performs very strongly in Module 1 and he gets routed to the harder second module. Student B makes several careless mistakes in Module 1 and gets routed to an easier second module. Even if both students miss the same total number of questions, the test has seen different evidence about their skill levels and where they're at. Student A answered more difficult questions correctly. Student B may have answered more easier or medium questions correct, so their scores can end up being different. Another part students often ignore is answer pattern. College Board explains that the scoring model can consider the probability that the pattern of answers suggests guessing. This does not mean that you should leave questions blank. You should still answer every question, but your goal should be smart guessing. Eliminate 1 or 2 answer choices, make a reasoned guess, and move on. Blind random guessing, especially in clusters, is definitely not a good strategy. So, what does this ultimately mean for your strategy on the SAT? First, you need to protect Module 1 with your life. Do not treat it casually. Second, prioritize accuracy before your speed. A fast, wrong answer does not help you. Third, when you review practice tests, do not just count wrong answers. Ask, did I miss easy questions? Did I miss hard questions? Were my mistakes from content, carelessness, timing, or guessing? That kind of review is what actually improves your score. For parents, this is important. If your child's score is not improving, the answer is not always to take more practice. The real question is, are they reviewing the right way? Are they losing points on easy questions? Are they rushing Module 1? Are they guessing too early in the test? Are they spending too much time on hard questions and then missing easier ones later? Digital SAT improvement is not just about more hours, it is about smarter diagnosis. So here is your simple action plan. Number 1, treat Module 1 as the most important part of the section. Number 2, slow down enough to avoid careless mistakes on easy and medium questions. Remember, you are not trying to get any of these questions wrong. Number 3, if you must guess, make sure to at least eliminate 1 or 2 answer choices first. Number 4, after every practice test, review the mistakes by type: concept mistake, careless mistake, timing mistake, or strategy mistake. That is how you turn one practice test into a real score improvement. The biggest mistake students make thinking about the digital SAT is just about how many questions they got wrong. It is not. It is about what your answers show about your skill level. Do not prepare randomly. Learn the test, protect your accuracy, and review your mistakes deeply. In the next video, we will talk about how Module 1 can make or break your digital SAT score and exactly how to approach it. If you are preparing for the digital SAT and you want a smarter study plan, follow Prepitus for strategy, math tips, reading tips, and score improvement guide. Thank you all for watching this video.